How's it going, everybody? Texas Man here. I hope you guys are all having a great day. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up if you guys really enjoy it. Subscribe if you guys have not already. Also, do me the biggest favor of all, hit the bell notification button so you guys don't miss out on future videos or streams here on the channel. If you guys would also please head over to Twitch. Follow me there at Douglas447. I stream there at least once a week, whether it's for Call of Duty, Battlefield, Halo, Destiny 2, and of course, if you guys have any movies or shows you guys want me to watch and review here on the channel, please let me know in the comment section down below. And in this video, we're going to be talking about Doctor Who, the Matt Smith era, the entire Matt Smith collection I have here on DVD. And of course, you guys can get this on digital stores if you guys wish. I have the entire DVD collection. You guys can actually get this on Blu-ray. The DVD collection runs about $20-$25, and with that, you get all 3 seasons that Matt Smith was in, plus the Day of the Doctor and the Time of the Doctor movies also included in the DVD set. Now, you can, of course, buy each season separately. On Blu-ray, those are going to run you about $25 each. And then, of course, the Day of the Doctor and the Time of the Doctor are separate purchases. So just keep those numbers in mind when you're going to purchase any of these. That the DVD collection honestly is the best option. Yes, it's not Blu-ray, no, it's not 4K, but it is the best bang for your buck when it comes to being able to watch all of the Matt Smith stuff. So we're going to talk about things that happened in the show with the Matt Smith era. I've already covered the David Tennant era in a past video, so check that out. It'll be in podcast 6, I believe, and that's going to be in the playlist videos. So we're just going to talk about what I thought about it, positives, negatives, and of course, if you guys haven't watched it yet, this will contain spoilers, so this is your spoiler warning in case you have not seen the Matt Smith era of Doctor Who. I'm currently in the process of watching the Peter C era of Doctor Who, so I will have a review of that era once I have finished watching all 3 seasons of that. So I thought it was really cool to have the revelation that Amy Pond's daughter becomes the Doctor's wife eventually. We haven't actually seen them be married. Um, I've got a gut feeling that's going to happen in the Peter era of Doctor Who. Great battles, um, space battles, adventures, and dialogue, and I really enjoyed the silence. The silence as an enemy I thought was a really cool concept. An alien race that you can only remember when you see them, and then when you turn away, you actually forget where they are, how many they are. The silence as a concept I just really enjoyed. I also enjoyed the characters Amy and Rory Pond. I enjoyed them. They did eventually grow on me as characters and as people, but unfortunately, I did not like how their story wrapped up as a couple, because they end up getting stuck in the 60s because of events that take place because of the Weeping Angels, and they get stuck in this basically never-ending paradox loop where they will always go to the 60s and they will always just be stuck there no matter what. And I really didn't like that. I don't like it when they just don't have the guts to kill characters off or just be like, okay, you've had your time with the Doctor, it's time for you to go home, and I have a new companion. I felt like what they did with Amy and Rory Pond was not impactful. Yeah, it was shocking, but when you think about it deeper, what they did with um, the Bad Wolf character, I can't remember her name, when she gets trapped in the parallel universe in the David Tennant era. Um, Forget. Hang on. Anyway, um, I just didn't like how they wrapped up Amy and Rory Pond's storyline. Talking about Matt Smith a little more, him as being the Doctor, it took me a while because I grew up watching the David Tennant era, and of course, you guys know I had the Blu-ray collection for all of him being the Doctor. So Matt Smith was the third Doctor that I've seen. I saw the one before David Tennant. Sorry, I don't remember the actor's name. Then I saw David Tennant, and now I'm watching Matt Smith, or had. And Matt Smith, I was just like, okay, we'll give it a shot. I wasn't like too hopeful, and I wasn't like expecting much. I just wasn't expecting much, but I also was like, I was praying that it was going to be at least decent. And Matt Smith honestly does a great job, and does a great job being the next one after David Tennant. And it did take about half of the first season of Matt Smith for me to actually care about him. At first, I thought, okay, this is really going off the rails as being the Doctor. It was goofy, it was weird, it just wasn't Doctor. It took a couple episodes for me to actually like care about Matt Smith being the Doctor. And once I was like, eventually I got to a point where I'm like, okay, he's he's becoming the Doctor, and eventually, like after the halfway mark of the first season of him being the Doctor, I actually liked Matt Smith, and I really enjoy him being the Doctor. The storyline with the Doctor and the Impossible Girl Clara was cool. Unfortunately, it's way too short. She's only in the last 8 episodes of the final season when it comes to Matt Smith. Um, I know that she's going to continue being in the show when it comes to the next era of Doctor Who, but I'm talking about the Matt Smith era as it stands. She's only in like 8 episodes, so it's kind of weird that like in the final season, Rory and Amy Pond halfway through, not even that, I think it's like episode 5, their story ends, and then they introduce this new companion for the Doctor, and it was just like, it was really weird. It wasn't even like a season mid-season finale kind of thing. It was just happens out of nowhere. And it's just really weird storytelling, really weird writing when it comes to a TV show. And because of that, I really wanted more, and I hope that we do get a lot more with the character Clara in the future in the next era of Doctor Who. The Day of the Doctor episode with David Tennant, Matt Smith, and all the other past Doctors fighting to rewrite time in order to save their home planet of Gallifrey. I thought it was a really epic movie. It was great fan service. It brought in a lot of new things. So the best way to um, describe it would be like Spider-Man No Way Home, where it has fan service and it's making everything that has happened in the past when it comes to the Doctor Who legacy still canon, but it also introduced some new concepts and ideas, and so it is somewhat original, which I really enjoyed. However, the final film and the final appearance of Matt Smith in the Matt Smith era, being the time of the Doctor, I thought was a very boring movie. It was a slug fest to watch. I really did not enjoy this film being the film and the final time we see Matt Smith being the Doctor 100%, and seeing the transfer of Matt Smith to Peter C. It just wasn't an exciting send off compared to David Tennant's transfer from him to Matt Smith. I I didn't care about what was happening in the time of the Doctor. Like if you watch the Day of the Doctor and then you watch the time of the Doctor, they have so many different tones, so many different writing problems and dialogue, and it's like the Day of the Doctor is just so much superior when it comes to character moments, growth, shocking twists and turns, the spectacle, the acting, the writing. It's just the time of the Doctor, unfortunately, doesn't capture that, and it felt like okay, they could have done like just a normal 45-minute episode. Instead, they double it in length to make a movie, and it was just boring. Unfortunately, the time of the Doctor was really boring to me. But overall, guys, Matt Smith, the era of Doctor Who was cool. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it just as much as I enjoyed David Tennant, and I'm shocked to say that. I really didn't think I was going to be able to say so. I'm going to be giving Doctor Who, the Matt Smith era, an 8.5 out of 10. I highly encourage you guys check out this Doctor, check out this entire era of the Doctor Who show. You will enjoy it for sure. If you liked David Tennant, you're going to enjoy Matt Smith. It's going to take you about 4 or 5 episodes maybe longer, depending on your own personal tastes, for you to actually enjoy him as the Doctor. So it does take a couple episodes, but you will eventually enjoy him playing the Doctor. Um, so that's going to do it for me, guys. I hope you guys all enjoyed my little review of the Matt Smith era of Doctor Who. Look for more videos and streams coming out in the future, and you guys have a great day. Bye, guys.